What's up, everybody? It's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we went through Victory Road and battled our rival one more time to see if we were truly the ones destined to challenge the Elite Four. And we came out on top. We did some prep, and even battled youngster Joey one more time. One of the trainers that saw us at the very bottom, but now we're here. Do a quick look at the team. Nothing much has changed between moves. We did give a turn to Dunsparce last episode, and I believe everybody else is a-okay. Like I said, we got Fly, we got Earthquake, we got Return on you. You are one of our powerhouses, that is for sure. Along with you, I am going to not try to overly rely on Alakazam unless we really need to. There is 2 battles I can knock out really easily with Alakazam though, and I might do that just in case. But besides that though, we're gonna be fighting an uphill battle. I'm gonna try to league at this level range right here, and if we lose, I'm going to do some off-screen training and then do some rematches to hopefully win the league the second time around. We are definitely under-leveled. But if you guys knew what was coming up after this, you guys would see that it's not the end of the world. We just have to get past this one hurdle. So, if you have all your items and you have your team healed with moves and everything, head through here. Once you go through here, there's no turning back unless you win or you lose. Let's get going. We want to lead off with our Skarmory, I think. I think that's a good bet here. Alright. This is the first member. Let's get going. Welcome to the Pokemon League, Fire. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Psychic type trainer and Elite Four member number 1, Will. Starts off with Johto, level 40. Psychic and flying type with the moves Psychic, Quick Attack, Future Sight, and Confuse Ray. I would like to start off with a Sandstorm. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe start getting some chip damage in there since Skarmory is more of a defensive wall. You know, with how my luck's been going, that's not a surprise. Let's try it one more time. There's a Psychic. We're not a special wall by any means, but we do resist a lot. Confused no more, we'll go for the Sandstorm. We won't take damage from that, but they certainly will. Now, I think we just go for the Fly, as they are prioritizing Confuse Ray. We've already hit ourselves once. Now it's twice. But the Sandstorm rips and tears. I hate to set up the Sandstorm and not really be able to use it too well, because they're gonna go for a Psychic. And I know Skarmory would do really good against another one of his Pokemon. Do I have another option for it though? I do, kind of. Yeah, actually. Let's just go for the Fly. They're gonna go for the Psychic. And honestly, even if this... yeah, that's still a comfortable amount of hit points. We get off the Fly. Sandstorm continues. It's a speed tie? And they went for the future site. Alright. Sandstorm continues. I am going to switch, because they're probably going to go for like another psychic or something. And I think Sandstorm's about to dissipate or go away. So let's go for Dunsparce. There's a psychic. We should take that pretty well. We got bulk behind us. Oh, but the sandstorm did subside, which might be a good thing. We'll just go for the strength. We should survive this. Actually, wait a minute. 69. Oh boy. 69 is actually half of 138. I just realized that. So they got a 50% roll into a low roll. But next up though is Jinx. Level 41, Ice and Psychic type, with the move Psychic, Ice Punch, Double Slap, and Lovely Kiss. Oh, in the future site. I forgot. So we double down on that. You know what? This would be a good time, I guess, for Lapras. We actually wall pretty well. And let's go for the Body Slam. It doesn't have the best physical defense, despite us not really being a physical attacker. Psychic still hits hard. We don't have a Dark type, so that's the other newly type introduced. And still no paralysis, as it goes for Lovely Kiss and misses. Thank you. Take out that Jinx. Funny enough, you notice the room here for Will still has ice on it from when Lorelei was here. And they both share a Pokemon in Jinx. An Executor, level 41, Grass and Psychic type, with the move Psychic, Egg Bomb, Reflect, and Leech Seed. It doesn't have a Grass type attack, but I still think I wanna, you know what, let's leave Lapras in. We'll go for the Ice Beam. Odd that you would choose Executor despite not having a Grass type attack. I mean, you have Leech Seed, but it doesn't really do good damage, and it goes out too. And Lapras gets level 39. And Slowbro, another Pokemon he shares with Lorelei, believe it or not. Yeah, Slowbro though, Water Psychic type, level 41, with the moves Psychic, Body Slam, Amnesia, and Curse. I don't want to get too bulky, so just in case, I'm going to use Parasong. You guys will see, yeah, you guys will see a very interesting effect here, by the way. Maybe we can paralyze it on its way out. No paralysis, and yeah, they're setting up, they're getting bulky. Amnesia raises special defense by 2. Whereas Slowbro raises defense by 1 along with the attack by 1. And they do have that Body Slam, so they wanted to set up and that's what they're doing. They don't have a water type attack, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Sand Slash. They do go for the Psychic, which is still gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Periscope fell to 1. Now, Trainer's AI. Wait a minute, she's not switching? Well, we double down again. Okay, maybe because they saw the kill. That's interesting. Let's go Skarmory, I guess? Yeah, Periscope fell to 0, so Slowbro automatically goes down. In newer games, like I'm sure it's Gen 3 or Gen 4 and onward, if the NPC, if the opposing trainer is about to faint from Parasong, they will switch. That must be a weird quirk though. Level 40, this is his ace though, Johto, level 42. Psychic Flying type with the move Psychic, Future Sight, Quick Attack, and Confuse Ray. The same moveset as the first one. Let's just go for a Sandstorm. We go for Psychic. This is probably gonna pick up the knockout. No, we got 2 hit points. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna let you just go down. We might just set up a Sandstorm, but pretty sure you can't do much to my Alakazam here. They're gonna probably go for the Quick Attack. No, the Psychic. Gen 2 AI is weird. That still does almost a quarter. The level disadvantage is glaringly obvious. They are at 3/4 of their health though, and we'll go for the Ice Punch. We outspeed. This is a 75 power move with our high special attack. There we go. That's Alakazam for you. Skarmory is over 38. And Elite Four Will was defeated. 1 down. I can't believe it. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Fire, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Between battles is when you need to heal your Pokemon. We only lost 2 though, so not too bad. Alright, now they're all healed up. Let's move on to the second Elite Four member. You might recognize him from our Kanto playthrough. I am Koga of the Elite Four. I used to be the gym leader of the Fuchsia City Pokemon Gym, but I left that to my daughter. I live in shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Koga of the Pokémon League Elite Four in Johto. Starts off the battle with Ariados, level 40, Bug Poison type with the moves Spider Web, Double Team, Baton Pass, and Giga Drain. I forgot about the Giga Drain. It still shouldn't do much, but I kind of wanted to see about getting a rollout going, but now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of need to save you. Let's go for... I don't want them to go for Spiderweb, Baton Pass, and the Fortress. That happened to Chugga Conroy. So you know what? We're gonna hit the button this time. I mean, we're gonna definitely have to hit it next time, because this is like a Bruno Slayer, if you know what I mean. There's the Double Team. Hopefully that won't matter too much. Get off a Psychic here. Ariados is just an Ariados. It's not that big, but it can be a pain. And it goes down just like that. Good. Think we made the right move there. Next up though is Fortress. Bug and Steel type, level 43, only weak to fire. With the move Swift, Spikes, Protect, and Explosion. If you have a Ghost type, it can't touch you. But we also don't have a Fire type. So, I'm going to go out to Lapras, who has a Water type attack. As they do go for the Spikes, in Generation 2, you can only lay down 1 layer and it will damage all Pokemon except flying types. So, this Pokemon here is just meant to basically stall, set up spikes, and blow up. Its other move is Swift, so it won't be doing much to you except probably blowing up. If you have a Fire type, don't waste time. Send it out and get the job done quickly. Thankfully, they're just going for the 60 power Swift. Do it with that 1/8 to me. And Fortress goes down. Perfect. Fortress is one of the most defensive Pokemon in the game, though. having little weaknesses and a great defense stat. Next up though is Venomoth, bug and poison type, not flying type. Level 41 with the moves Psychic, Gust, Toxic, and Supersonic. It doesn't have a stab attack. It has Psychic and Gust. So I think this is the time for Skarmory. Skarmory is a good option here. We don't have to worry about, yay, thank you for missing that 55% Supersonic. There goes a Psychic. Not as strong as the last Elite Four member Psychics because this is not a Psychic type. Venomoth being a Bug Poison type and in any other universe probably being Psychic and Flying would have been hilarious. I wish we had Aerial Ace in this game. I really do. They land the Supersonic, we missed the fly, we hurt ourselves. There goes Psychic. I don't leave my mouth shut. I jinxed us completely last episode. Or 2 episodes ago. Another confusion turn. We get off the fly. And I guess you guys get to see this. Gust still hits when you're in the air in Generation 2. And we hurt ourselves. Dunsparce? It's just a Venomoth. I know that was his ace in Pokemon Yellow. But still, and you guys get to see we lose about, I think that's an eighth of our health. We tank another Psychic. Let's go for the return. Let's also switch it up here, by the way. Thank you for missing. This is going to be a 102 power return. Stab, making it basically a Hyper Beam. Almost doing half. We'll take another Psychic. And can we pick up the knockout? High roll. There we go. There's some good experience across the board. And next up is his Muck. The ace in, or no, his ace in red and blue is Weezing actually. Yeah, he has Muck though, level 43 poison type with the move Sludge Bomb, Acid Armor, Minimize, and Toxic. He cannot touch Skarmory. So yeah, if you have a Ghost type, Fortress can't hit you. If you have a Steel type, Muck cannot hit you. And you know what? We're gonna set up a Sandstorm to help out with the damage here. Because Muck is tanky. And even though he's using Minimize, guess what? We have Swift. I don't give a damn about your Minimize. I don't care how long it takes. We will spam Swift. Minimize number 2, don't care. You have to admit though, the Gen 2 Minimize looks hilarious. He's just a tiny little, like, droopy star. Acid Armor? You know what? It doesn't matter. Because Sandstorm will still chip away at you. Even though you've now reduced the power of our Swift. Acid Armor? Okay, our Swift is doing 20 base damage now. But you know what? There's still a Sandstorm in play. Acid Armor, you're now +2 evasion, +6 defense. The Sandstorm subsided, and we're gonna finish off a Swift. Dunsparce goes over 38. Look at those stats. Dunsparce trying to take down. If we didn't learn Return, that would be good. I think it's like 90 power, like 85 accuracy. Takedown was really only good in black and white with an early move for Lillipup. I'm not gonna learn it. Return is just better. If it was Double Edge, I might learn it, but we don't need Takedown. Even Strength is better than Takedown. More accuracy, even though it might be less in power. Last up though is Crobat, level 44. Here's now Ace, Poison Flying type, with the moves Wing Attack, Quick Attack, Toxic, and Double Team. You know what? Let's do Sandstorm. Give ourselves an extra turn of it. They can't do much to Skarmory. So we can at least use Sandstorm here. If they double team, we have Swift. But I'm going to try the Fly. Okay, we can still take another one. They'll have to take more Sandstorm damage this way as well. They'll miss their Wing Attack. I think another Fly with the Sandstorm terms will do it. And they do use full restores. Generation 1 and 2 is very interesting with item usage. But you know what? That's okay because there's still a Sandstorm in play. You're still gonna double team. Alright, double team it up. Naturally, we missed the Fly. I was kind of expecting that. Let's go for the Sandstorm. I know you're gonna Wing Attack. Sandstorm's kind of there, just guarantee us to do some chip damage. And we're gonna switch. I kind of want to use Dunsparce as a Glare, but I don't want to. Oh, you know what? This is the last Pokemon. This is what this is here for. They're gonna double team. How much does this do? Do less than 60? Perfect. The Sandstorm rips and tears. And we'll go for the Parasong. Just don't get a crit. Perfect. Parasong, and yeah, that is all she wrote pretty much. We can switch out and save our Lapras, just in case. And maybe we can still beat it before the buzzer, who knows? Let's go for Sand Slash. Got good defense. Your best move is just Wing Attack. Even though we got 1 shot, we got 3 shot by our rival's Golbat's Wing Attack. But at least we don't take damage from Sandstorm. Can we use Slash? Can we hit your Slash? They have an evasion boost. Why do I feel like this Crobat is doing less than me than what the Golbat was doing? We have 10 hit points, and we actually land the Slash. And we get a crit. So there we go. Koga has been defeated. You have proven your worth. 8,800 bucks. I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test. Once again, make sure you heal up. We didn't lose a Pokemon that time. Once again, the first member is always harder than the second. Alright. Now, you think you're just that much more scary putting lava in the room, huh? You with your center ball? Are you naked? I'm not even gonna ask. Yeah, we're gonna just hit the button right now because he's never been good. So, why waste our time trying to make him a threat? I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always drink to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? Huh, I see no fear in you. You look determined, perfect for battle. Ready, fire. You are bowed down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha! The world's best hiker, Bruno of the Elite Four. Starts off with Hitmontop. Level 42 fighting type with the moves Dig, Pursuit, Quick Attack, and Detect. Not that strong of a moveset. He doesn't even have a fighting type attack, he has Detect. He doesn't have a fighting type move. He has Dig. That's his strongest move. 60 power Dig. Then Priority Quick Attack, and then the Special Pursuit. There's Darkest Special in this game. So, yeah, Psychic types still don't really have to worry. And a Flying type would be great for him. Next up, though, is Onyx. You know, I'm just going to click the move and then tell you guys the move set. Onyx, level 43, Rock and Ground type, with the moves Rock Slide, Earthquake, Sandstorm, and Bind. And there we go. We get the KO. Yeah, it's an Onyx. You know, base like 45 attack. Yeah, in the league still. Next up though is Hitmonchan, level 42, fighting type, with the moves Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Mach Punch. Mach Punch is his best move. His priority is a fighting type attack. It's 40 base power. He has like a special attack of, I don't know, 35? And he has the elemental punches, which are special in this game. It's not good. Next up though is Hitmonlee. Fighting type, level 42, with the moves High Jump Kick, Double Kick, Foresight, and Swagger. So he has a way to hit ghost types. It uses Foresight. Of course, in this game, at this point, you'll have a member of the Ghastly line, so his High Jump Kick will still be resisted because you have your poison typing, but yeah, that goes 4 Pokemon. We're already on the ace. Machamp, level 46, fighting type, with the moves Cross Chop, Vital Throw, Rock Slide, and Foresight. He can hit your ghost types of fighting type moves, or he can use Rock Slide. And is this gonna be a one-shot? Or with the level disadvantage? Ooh, not a one-shot. So this rock slide could definitely hurt. And he uses a max potion. We'll basically have this one. We have him stun locked pretty much. If he has more items, he'll use them. If not, then we win can be outspeed. The Battle of the Trade Evolutions. One more psychic, and there we go. We took a Mach Punch and a Rock Slide. And that's Bruno. Yeah. He's a pushover. Why he's now the 3rd member, I don't know. They should have made him first. You know, a Machamp League for the league would have been pretty crazy. Having lost, you have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. Yeah, don't have to do much healing now. Alright, we used 1 item, and we can continue on to the first specialist in the series that is a Dark type trainer. I think I'm going to lead off with Skarmory, because I like the idea of doing Sandstorm Chip to her lead. If you've played the game before, you know what's coming. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're fire? How amusing. I love Dark type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. The final member of the Johto League Elite Four, Karen. Somebody who will definitely call your manager. I had to make the joke, at least at some point. Starts off with Umbreon, level 42, Dark type, with the moves Faint Attack, Confuse Ray, Mean Look, and Sand Attack. I am going to start off with Skarmory to try and do chip damage, because of how annoying they can be with that Sand Attack. They can also lock us in, and prevent us from switching when we are confused. I also know some of her other Pokemon, Skarmory won't do too much against, so we're gonna see what we can do. Maybe a Fly. Skarmory, you have been confused 3 times. You've been confused, I think, 3 times in this league. And you've always hit yourself, I think all but maybe 1 time. Please, use Fly. Okay, we're gonna switch. Because, I mean, I still can use Scrum in other situations. I don't even know what to say anymore. Confusion, I know it's 50-50, but it feels more like 80-20 at this point. Let's go for Dunce Boss. Why not? Mean Look! Alright, well now. But, are you trapped with me, or am I trapped with you? Let's use Glare. We want to get this thing. This is now a one-on-one. We're gonna see who wins the battle of attrition. We'll go for the Glare. We'll paralyze him. And you know what? We're going to pull a U. We're going to Mud Slap. Even though, why am I Mud Slapping? Your only move doesn't miss. Never mind. That was stupid. I mean, I guess you can miss Confuse Ray. That'd be great. Or you can miss Sand Attack. Hey! Now, admittedly, Sand Attack on Umbreon is sus. So, sorry I don't get to show that off, but you guys can look it up. Plot twist, it looks like he's taking a dump. Just explosive diarrhea. IBS all over the place. Next up though is Vileplume. Grass and Poison type. Level 42 with the moves Stun Spore, Acid, Petal Dance, and Moonlight. When Mean Look is used and the Pokemon goes down that use Mean Look, the Mean Look expires. So, we can now switch back to our scoring. They can paralyze us, they can use Petal Dance. That's about it. And they're gonna go for the paralysis. We use Glare, they use Stun Spore. Maybe we can, this is quad resistant. Maybe we can do some fly damage. It is 11. They are locked into Petal Dance though, which is good. And that does good damage too. And the funny thing is, yeah, you're confused now. Take that, Karen. Absolutely hilarious. Hit yourself again. Everybody hit themselves. No one's escaping confusion today. There we go, that's 2 down. So far, we haven't been in big danger. Now we are in danger. This is her ace, level 47 Houndoom, Fire and Dark type. With the moves Flamethrower, Crunch, Pursuit, and Roar. This thing has one of the most best movesets in the game, honestly. With both of its best stabs. The reliable Flamethrower, and then Crunch. And they have Pursuit if you want to switch, which we're gonna switch. I don't really know who to go out to. Alakazam is not a win button here. And Meganium, our starter, is weak to that Flamethrower. I kind of think we just go Dunce Boss. I mean, can you take a Flamethrower? You probably can't. We're 9 levels lower. So, I mean, no one can really take a Flamethrower besides maybe Lapras. But Lapras is kind of like what I need to go into right now. Yeah, let's go with Dunce Boss. Sorry, little buddy. Yeah, there's that Flamethrower. 95 power, 100 accuracy off a good special attack from Houndoom. Obliterated. I'm so sorry, Dunce Boss. Probably felt like Guzma's sizzle there for a moment. Let's try Sand Slash. We are 10 levels lower, but maybe the Quick Claw. There we go. The Quick Claw takes effect. Houndoom doesn't have the best physical defense. And we get the one-shot Sand Slash. I'm so excited for you, Sand Slash. Look at that. Next up, though, is Murkrow. This is a Dark and Flying type, level 44, with the moves Faint Attack, Whirlwind, Pursuit, and Quick Attack. Not the best out there. I'll save you. Why not? Let's go. We have Wing Attack. Honestly, we can use Scoring. I mean, you don't have much you can do. Murkrow is more offensive than defensive, but it doesn't have the best stats in the world. This is, of course, before it gained its evolution to Honchkrow. Oh, that actually did decent damage. Let's just use Fly. Let's see how much we can do with Fly. Will we get fully paralyzed? No, we get to do some damage with Fly. Good. And we do good damage. I'm happy with that. We want to go ahead and get the free switch. This pursuit. Oh, we weren't gonna switch and a crit. We weren't gonna get out of there no matter what we did. Well played. Let's go out to Sand Slash. Why not? We'll go back out to Sand Slash. We'll go for the Defense Core rollout combo. This is a special move, but like I said, Murkrow is lackluster. I thought you were lackluster. Defense Core won't help out against that move, but we can still go for the rollout, get the finish off here, but a one shot, but it's not going to be a one shot. We'll barely survive with 3 hit points, get off the rollout, and her last Pokemon will come on out. Almost level 38. Her last Pokemon though is Gengar, level 45, Ghost and Poison type. Oh, I can't believe we're getting knocked out via Lick. Yeah, level 45 Ghost Poison type, but the moves Lick, Spite, Curse, and Destiny Bond. If you have a normal type, I mean, it can curse, but I mean, it's just not a good moveset. I don't know what they were thinking with this. Let's just go Alakazam. Yes, we're weak to Lick. But I mean, if they Destiny Bond, we still win. And there's no way they're gonna one-shot 2 of my Pokemon with Lick if we need to go out and use Parasong. There we go. Alakazam has defeated Gengar. Classic Clash of the Titans. Another Train Evolution battle. And Karen was defeated. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. Get 9400. Strong Pokemon. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to remember their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on. The champion is waiting. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to heal up. And next time on Pokemon Crystal, we take on the champion of Johto for the title. See you guys then.